Okay, hello, sunshine. This is your energy forecast video for October, beginning of October for the first couple of weeks. I am ahead of schedule. I'm so proud of myself that I'm getting this out to you early. Okay, how cool is that? All right, so if you're not familiar with me, my name is Laura Ashley Abraham, and I am going to be doing an energy forecast reading for you. This is going to be for everybody. It's a general reading, see what resonates with you. And if, something doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. A lot of times within a couple weeks after I've done the video, and when you look back, you'll be like, oh yeah, now it makes sense. So watch it and then maybe watch it again later on and see how it, unfolded for you. I'd love to hear your comments, so please share that with me. Um, Couple things before I get into the energy reading for you. I wanted to mention that on October 2nd, we have a new moon. This means new beginnings, new starts. There's a lot of shedding and leaving things in the past and moving forward, kind of starting a new path. That's for everybody. So we'll see what the cards bring forward. Also, my heart healing course started. Yay, I'm so excited. And registration is closed out, but I will be doing the heart healing course again next year at some point. I'll keep you posted on that. But for those of you who are in the course, I added an extra week and to module 2. So module 2 will be released on Sunday. You'll be able to go in there. You'll be able to, go through module 2. It's 2 weeks because it's a very in-depth module. So that's what I love about what I'm doing with this is I ended up adding, bonuses, and everybody who's in there is getting all the bonuses. So it'll be interesting to see what bonuses I do next year with this course. But anybody who's in the heart healing course now will be able to go through and repeat it every single time that I do it, moving forward, and any updates too. So that's for you to just kind of remember. Anybody who's not in the healing course, the courses that I'm creating and that I'm doing, I'm adding, exciting things to them. So keep that in mind for anything else that I might be, doing moving forward, which will be at some point, I'm going to be doing an intuition course about your intuitive abilities, developing your intuitive abilities. I haven't announced when I'm going to do that yet. And I'm also going to be doing an abundance challenge, a 21-day abundance challenge. So I will keep you posted on that. Also, if you are interested in a reading party, I will be doing some reading parties coming forward. I do have a waiting list. If you're interested, reach out to me. I will be contacting those people that I have on my waiting list soon. But I did want to mention I am doing reading parties again. So some of them, if you want, I can do them online. Also, I can do them virtually if you are out of state. I can do like group readings for you, for your family, for a couple of members. If you're interested in that, let me know. And then also real quick too, I just got done doing my second round of the 369 medical medium original cleanse, which is, I don't like to say it's a diet because it's not, it's a lifestyle. So what I did is I went through it. It's a 9-day healing cleanse. And this was the second time that I did it. And I just wanted to update you. It was amazing. I'm going to do it again. I'm just kind of taking a little bit of a break, but basically no gluten, no dairy, no soy, no meat, no caffeine, no fat. It's all healthy veggies basically. And it was really, really good. It was hard to do because I had a lot of brain fog, but I worked through it, and I did have to have a little bit of caffeine on some of the days. But that was just telling me that there's a lot that I need to clear out of my body, toxins. And so if you are interested, it was from the book was the Cleanse to Heal book by the medical medium, Anthony William. And I did the 369 original cleanse. And it's basically kind of like you do it for 9 days, but 3 days. And it lists out exactly what you're supposed to eat, how to eat it. It gives you the recipes. It's amazing. And I feel so much better. And when I started like eating, some foods, I'm still eating very healthy. I'm not adding in any of that. No gluten, no dairy. I am doing a little bit of the caffeine, and I am doing a little bit of meat still. but I felt so like weighed down when I started kind of eating back to like normal. So I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go back on it, you know, probably in a few days, but I'm gonna do it for a week and then go off and then do it again for a week. So I will keep you posted. I know some of you were asking about it, so that's why I wanted to mention it. And the other thing too is that I noticed like my nails were growing. I was like, wow, one of them broke, but yeah, my nails were growing. I was like, that's cool. And I felt, you know, I just felt so much better. So that was a good thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading, and I'm going to pull some cards for you and just kind of see what you can expect for the next couple of weeks. And this is, I've already called in all my angels and my guides and your loved ones as well that are 100% pure white light and unconditional love before I started this. And I'm not going to do any reverse cards, but I am going to do the Celtic cross. So it's a little bit more of an extended reading. I want to see what they bring forward for all of us and what we need to know moving forward into October. So let's see what they have to. Ooh, cool. Interesting. Ooh. I know you can't see the cards, but I will show them to you in just a little bit, okay? Yeah, the Hermit card. Oh my goodness, that just keeps coming up, right? Oh, wow, that's interesting. Okay, I'm actually going to pull an extra card too. So we're going to see. Let me take a look and I'll go through the cards with you. But the first three cards are kind of about the situation. And they're kind of like they give us a little bit of an overview about what's going on right now. So the first card is like the best card in the deck. It's the Sun card. And then kind of what crosses it is this, it's the Seven of Swords. So these two cards represent like sort the energy of what's going on in your life. Now, the next card that's in the path of this basically is the Two of Cups. So basically what this is showing me, we have this could represent an issue or something going on in your life that, okay, thank you. Your guides are bringing forward that you're working on. And the Sun can sometimes represent a child, like a younger child. It can represent a son that you have, a male son or somebody that is that you're connected to some type of an issue with that. But to me, this feels like there is an issue potentially going on with a younger male, okay? And that is somehow affecting you. And a younger male could be like even like, you know, um middle age, not necessarily so young, but somebody that is like a young, maybe they're even acting a little bit younger than they should be, maybe a little bit more immature. Because I have the Seven of Swords that's crossing it, and to me, this is about somebody that's hiding something, somebody that's keeping something hidden, not being completely transparent, somebody that is that you're trying to work through, trying to help them. And it's interesting because I know I have like, and this could just be a younger child, okay? It doesn't have to be necessarily a male as well, but somebody that is acting maybe a little bit younger. And then we have the Two of Cups, which is connected with a relationship. So it could be you're having an issue with somebody in your relationship where maybe they need to kind of grow up a little bit. You know, they need to like step up or be there for you. And it, again, it could be connected with a child because I have my daughter, you know, she didn't tell me something recently and I got a bill and I was like, hello, what's this all about? And it was like over $2,000. So I had to have a talk with her. We had to work through it. And I was like, everything worked out, which I feel like is what the Sun card is showing you. Things are going to work out, but this issue is kind of causing you to look at things and to reevaluate a lot that's going on. And so this could be somebody that is in your immediate family, right? That they're struggling or they're having an issue with a relationship. Or it could connect with you as well, where you're having an issue with the relationship, where maybe somebody is acting a little bit, I keep getting like immature, somebody's not like stepping up, or you know, you're having to like work through some kind of an issue, and it may have been an issue that's coming forward from the past. It might not even necessarily be something now. It's like this has been an ongoing thing and it's kind of coming up to ahead, like to be resolved, and you're having to really work through this challenge. So even though we have the Sun card, which is the best card in the deck, it's like it's going to work itself out, but it's still challenging at the same time. And then moving into the past position, which is, I'm going to tell you the next three cards. We have the past, the present, and the future. And the past position is the Page of Swords, which again, this could represent somebody that's younger. Pages usually represent younger. It also can represent some kind of news that's coming forward, but the swords are air cards. This is about thoughts and thinking. You may have to like kind of defend yourself or protect yourself, right? Again, you may have to kind of call somebody out on their behavior. That's what I'm hearing. That's kind of what I had to do with my daughter. Like, okay, yeah, you have some issues and you're struggling, but you kind of have to step up to the plate too and be responsible. And then in the present position, we have the Nine of Cups, which is about family. This is about get-togethers. I mean, there's a pumpkin, which is really cool because we're moving into October. This is, to me, I love this time of year. It's very comfy and like cozy and homey. I love like decorating my house. So you may be, in the process of that too. But this represents connecting with family members, with loved ones, having like a good time, feeling supported. Again, there's a lot of support with this card. So even if you're not experiencing that right now, that is kind of what you're being shown is coming forward in the next couple of weeks. So you can expect some like more like happier times, basically. And so you may have been kind of struggling, or there may have been like some issues, because I feel like, we're leaving some things in the past. And still that's coming into the current time right now, right? Things from the past, things that you've been trying to release and trying to work through. For all of us, we're leaving a lot of things behind. We're doing things differently. We're not doing the same things. There's some major energy shift that is forcing us to do things differently. And like I was saying too, about how I was eating, I was feeling that so strongly. And I didn't realize, but that was the energy that we had moved into at that time. What was really about health was focusing more on your health and taking care of yourself, which was last month. And so when I heard that astrologically, I was like, oh, that's why I was feeling so strongly about doing that. And you may have been feeling that way as well. And that's just confirmation that you do need to really start focusing on your health, really start taking care of yourself, taking better care of yourself. I know for me, because I have a lot of things that I want to do and I want to have the energy. I want to feel good. And I just was feeling very like weighed down, like it was a very strong push. So if you're feeling that, definitely it's your time to really be taking care of yourself physically. And have that being more of the focus, right? It's like, especially when you're struggling and you're having a hard time, and focusing on what isn't working in your life, or what somebody else is doing or saying or not doing or saying. And it's like, you can get really wrapped up in that and get really frustrated. So it could be, again, with a significant, person in your life, where you're just feeling like, I'm tired of that energy. That's where you want to start to focus on you. And that's what I'm hearing. This is about focusing on you and making the necessary changes that you need to make for yourself in your life, and stop making excuses. Like, yeah, this person's doing this, but don't let them stop you from moving forward and taking care of yourself. And then when you do that, it shifts your energy, it shifts their energy, and it starts to move things. So it's like, you can't change someone else. You can't make them hear you or listen to you if they're not open to it. So this is a good way for you to redirect that energy and be like, okay, what can I do? What can I do that is going to shift this and make me feel better? And it's always about going within, which is the future position card, the Hermit. So I don't remember if this came up last month, but the Hermit card is just like so strong in everybody's energy right now because we're going within. We're having to do the inner work right now that is necessary for us to move forward into this new phase. And it is a new astrological phase. I'm not an astrologist. I just read the cards, and your guides and your angels tell me what they feel is most relevant for you to know at this time, and kind of again for the next couple weeks and moving forward into your future. And the Hermit card is really about you're needing to go within. So you may feel a little bit where you're staying home more, you're not really necessarily going out so much, although you may be, with the Nine of Cups, this is like friends and family and hanging out. This feels like a more comfy time where it's like you're doing the things you want to go do. You're not giving away your energy and spending time with people that you don't want to spend your time with. But the Hermit card, he is holding a lantern, and it's about something being revealed that has been hidden. And either you're searching for that, you're looking for that, you're trying to figure something out. There's a message here that things are being revealed to you, but you're going to have to go within. And you're going to have to really kind of do some of the inner work before you can move forward. And I love this card because one of my favorite things to do is really channeling. It's doing meditations. It's doing, the inner work. And sometimes that feels like we're slowing down or almost like we're going backwards, but we're not. That's how we need to be able to, we need to do the inner work to be able to move forward. So you may be having to do some of that inner work, and it may feel like you're slowing down a little bit, but you're not. You're actually making tremendous progress. So just trust and know that your guides and your angels are here to help you with this inner work and this reflective time, this going within, um, listening to your inner guidance, listening to the signs that are being shown to you, and trusting that you are being led in the right direction, because you may be feeling like you're kind of in the dark right now. It's like there's something where it's like, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do next. So ask for a sign, let it be revealed to you. This is showing me that you're going to do some inner work, and you're being reflective, and you're just kind of looking to see, what is working in my life, what isn't working, what do I need to change? And you definitely, I'm hearing, want to make these changes, because you're gonna just feel frustrated and irritated if you're not making those changes. Like how I was feeling about eating, and I still was eating good, but it's like when I really did the 3-6-9 cleanse, I just realized how that wasn't helping me. Even though I was eating good, I was still not eating clean. I wasn't eating in a way that was actually going to be making progress for me. And now that I am, I feel just so much better about it. And that's what this is saying. It's like, okay, make the decisions, make the choices that you really need to make right now. Stop procrastinating, stop putting those things off. Again, do the reflective work, go within, listen to your inner guidance, listen to your intuition, and let it show you, what it is that you need to take care of. And I know, like, even in the heart healing course too, right now, right, we're moving into this, we're moving into module 2, which is my heart healing process that I am sharing with everybody. And it's a step-by-step process. And I had to extend the module because it's so big. It was too much to do in one module. So it's like everybody in there is going to have to really take this time and to be reflective and go within and do some soul searching, right? And do the healing work to be able to see the results. And it might not necessarily be comfortable when you're doing it, but the rewards are so worth it, right? When I was doing the diet, and I don't like to use that word, when I was eating for those 9 days very specifically, and in a very healthy way, it didn't always feel great. In the moment, I was like the one thing I was craving was pizza. I kept craving carbs so much, and I don't even really care so much about pizza, but I was craving carbs, and I knew that that was my body's way of saying it's healing, right? So it doesn't always feel good when we're doing something good for us, but we need to keep going and not stop and keep doing the thing that's good for us. That's what that represents. So moving forward into the cards 7, 8, 9, and 10, the card that's in the seventh position is your power. And this is the 7 of Cups card, which shows me that you have choices and options at this time. So it's an emotional experience that you're going through right now. So you may be feeling many emotions, but that's where your power is, in recognizing you don't, just because you're feeling uncomfortable doing something new doesn't mean it's bad for you, right? It's about listening to your intuition and I'm hearing not letting your emotions take over. It's you're having to really use your intellect a lot in this at this time. You're having to kind of be like, okay, yeah, this might really kind of suck that I'm going through this, and it's really like challenging, but this is saying that you're on the right path. Don't let your emotions stop you, right? Don't let the feeling of the overwhelm take your power away, take your power back. And how you do that is you work through your emotions, right? And you recognize, okay, it might not feel so good right now, but I know that it's going to shift, and I'm doing the inner work that I need to do, whatever this situation is for you. And I'm going to trust, that my guides and my angels are going to show me my next steps. What do I need to know next? And I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to, go backwards, even though it might feel like you're not really making progress yet. You are. It's something that you need to go through, I'm hearing. So it's kind of like they're bringing forward the phoenix. They're bringing forward like you're going through a doorway. You're going through to a new, it almost feels like you're creating some kind of a new home or a new start, a fresh start. And sometimes when we do that, right, if we're moving to a new house, it's like, this is metaphorically, even if, we're moving, even if we do physically move into a new house, there's a lot of packing and things that have to get done in order for us to move. And that's what they're showing me, is you are having to leave behind something from the past. Maybe you loved that house, but it's time to move forward. And so it's looking back and being grateful for what you have learned up to this point. And you're moving through this doorway. They keep showing me like a doorway of like the phoenix, like rising from the ashes. You're like overcoming some major obstacles and challenges in your life, and it hasn't necessarily been easy, but the rewards on the other side of this doorway are going to be worth it. So it's like you're moving into a new energy, a new space, and allow yourself to just kind of take a pause and like soak this up right now, and don't get too far ahead and in your head and worrying about how you're going to do whatever it is that's coming forward for you. Just take it as it comes forward, and let yourself be introspective right now, and let yourself have like this time where you can look at, oh yeah, you know what, I see this and I understand this stuff from the past, and I'm willing to move forward now and make some better choices, make some decisions that are, going to lead me in the right direction, and do what is going to be either healthy for me, right? Or even if it's leaving people behind that necessarily are not in alignment with you anymore. And that might be kind of where you're like at this crossroads where you're kind of struggling. You might have already done that, but it's still the energy, you're like trying to like unravel that energy from the past, and still trying to kind of make some decisions and choices about how to move forward. And it may be connected like with a relationship, or it may be connected to, you know, being in the relationship, how do we move forward? And it could be connected with like a business situation, or just your life in general. You've moved and you've, either physically moved or in your mind, you've moved to a new space and you're going through this doorway, like it's like a fiery doorway that you're releasing stuff from the past and you're moving forward. And it's like you're rising from the ashes, this phoenix. And so they keep just showing me like you're making significant change and progress. Keep going. Okay, don't stop. And so in the eighth position, this is the effects of the people around you. This is the Page of Wands. So this is like again, page, we have a younger energy. We had the Page of Swords, which is thoughts and thinkings. The Page of Wands is about action. Somebody coming forward, offering you an opportunity. This is somebody having some good news. Usually this is about good news. So you can expect some good news to come forward, connected, in your life. This could be again connected with an opportunity, some kind of opportunity with a business. You may have been feeling like nothing, like I said, nothing was moving, and then something kind of comes forward for you like out of the blue, and you're like, I didn't expect that. So it's a very positive card. So be aware, something positive is coming forward for you. It could be a job offer. It could be connected with something to help, a younger child that you have, or something connected with growing, your business. It could be connected with going on, a vacation or getting together, with some friends or family, but something unexpected is coming forward. That's a very positive thing for you, of some kind of exciting news. Okay. I love that. And then your hopes, this is in the hopes and fears position, but this is the Empress. The Empress is, to me, and what it represents to, in this position here, this is about new beginnings. Again, it's a birth card. The Empress is pregnant, or, on the card. So it's something positive coming forward for you. It could be, again, it could be connected with giving birth, to a project, to getting pregnant in some way. That has to do, where you're actually getting pregnant, but also it could be into a relationship, moving into a new direction in a relationship, allowing yourself to, what I'm hearing is experiencing abundance. They're bringing forward, allowing yourself to open up to abundance, to more abundance. It's like letting go of not just people from your past, but it's like letting go of the things that you feel like have kept you from moving forward from your past. They're saying to me, almost like resolving some things from the past, having some understanding about things, and having some kind of awareness about why things have been the way that they have. Even if you don't fully understand it, you're still getting some type of awareness or understanding, like, it's okay. I've learned the lesson that I needed to learn, and it's okay for me to move forward. And now I want this abundance, right? This is my hope. I want to have this hope of more abundance coming into my life, and having more prosperity. And this can represent like ideas coming forward for you too, about what your next steps are. There is a rabbit down here on the card, a little bunny rabbit. And you may notice different things on some of the cards too than what I actually point out. So when I'm doing these readings, it is important for you to use your own intuition and see what jumps out at you, see what you relate to. Green represents earth and grounding and financial success, right? The bunny rabbit can represent, again, new beginnings, things moving forward. Rabbits go fast. It could represent like a new relationship coming in. Something positive is definitely coming forward for you, because we have the Page of Wands, and then we have like the Empress card, which is like, again, new beginnings, new births, new ideas. Usually it's connected with financial because but it is a major arcana card, which means that it's like a significant event. It's not an everyday thing that thing that, just kind of happens. This is something more significant. Then we have the outcome, and I pulled two cards because the outcome is the Four of Pentacles, and the outcome is this represents a man who is holding on to his money. There's some fear going on. So you may be feeling restrictive financially at this time, or kind of trying to, figure out what to do or how to move forward in some way. It's a very restrictive card. It doesn't necessarily have to be financial, but it could be about like, your next steps. And I don't really, I don't feel grounded, or I don't feel like I know what my next moves are. And it could be connected with like a business opportunity or something connected with business where you're trying to like evaluate and look at, what do I do? What's the best choice for me going forward? And I do feel like, again, you have options, you have choices. But I feel like you're going to know what to do in the next couple of weeks. I do feel like there's opportunities again coming forward, and it may feel a little, like I said, restrictive, where you don't see the money kind of coming in, or you're not seeing like a flow, because we're more in this hermit energy. We're more having to go within and figure out, what do you want? What is it that you really, really want? Get clear. I'm hearing to get clear. Give yourself a couple weeks here to just kind of get clear on what you want to manifest. What do you want to create and bring in, and focus your energy on that. But also, like I said, go within, take care of yourself. Do things that are going to help shift your own energy, so that you're not putting out an energy of like, they're showing me like this conflicting energy. And what I'm hearing too, and so that's why I pulled another card. We have the Two of Wands as an outcome card. And I'm going to pull another card from another deck because I want to get more clarity about this. But the Two of Wands is like looking for something in the future. You're waiting for something to come forward. You're waiting for something to manifest. And so whatever it is that you are feeling that you're trying to create or manifest, I do feel like you're making progress again in that direction, but it might not be showing up in your experience yet. So give it a couple of weeks. With the new moon, again, it's new cycles, new beginnings, like new ideas, starting over kind of. Okay, thank you. They're saying to pull, oh, cool. Okay, because they said to pull another card. So, and this is, again, like this is what you're looking for. Like this is one of the best cards. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is happy family. This is about financial stability. And that's what you're going for. That's what you're striving for. This is what, we all want, is that happy family, the relationship. And look, there's a baby on there, and it's like you've got the home in the background and the couple, in the background who are happy together. And, we've got the baby here. It's like grandparents, and this is like a happy time. So this is the energy that you are moving towards. That is your future energy. So there's definitely positive energy that's coming forward, but it could feel a little bit restrictive. And so don't give up hope that things are going to be working themselves out, because that's what it's showing you. Financially, there's some financial abundance that is coming to you in some way. You just might not be able to see it just yet. Okay. That's why we have this Hermit card. So you're kind of like going within, what else can I do to kind of get myself through this time until what I really want to manifest comes forward. So, and that's exactly what's happening. And it is going to come forward in a positive way, especially too, like with the, it's so funny, like Spirit's been doing that lately. It's like tickling my nose. And that could be also a sign for you, like your angels and guides are just saying, hey, we're here. We want you to know that we're here. And if you're feeling something on your physical body from your loved ones on the other side, or from Spirit, it's definitely a message from them saying, hey, I'm here. I'm with you. You're not alone. We're hearing your prayers. So you are being heard, is what they're saying to me. Okay, I'm going to pull another card from a different deck. This is from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. And I'm going to see what else they want to bring forward for you. What is for everybody's highest and greatest good to know? moving forward for the next couple of weeks in October. What do we need to know? What card would help everybody the most? Ooh, interesting. This is the Freedom card. I love this. It's so interesting. It's the card that's on the front of the deck. Freedom, moving on and letting go. So look how the bird has been freed out of the cage. You are being freed. You are freeing yourself or needing to free yourself and needing to move on and needing to let go. There's some situation that you are moving past. That is a beautiful card. I love that card. All right. That says a lot about what we were just talking about too. Letting go, releasing, not holding a space for this anymore. It's like, it's time to let go. Be that phoenix, rise from the ashes, fly, let your spirit soar, let yourself fly, let yourself be free, let yourself follow your path. What lights you up, what excites you, what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what do you feel like, where do you want to go? So I feel like, again, with the options card, you have lots of options. So it doesn't mean, don't feel like that's where you may be feeling, I don't really know if I have options. I'm kind of scared financially to make the next steps. And this is telling you to let go, to move on, to stop holding on, to stop being afraid, because the outcome will be the 10 of Pentacles. When you do that, it's going to help to manifest what you actually do want. If you're not going to make that choice and decision, it's just going to hold you back. And you're going to feel that feeling of being restricted. You're going to be like, oh, I feel like I'm not making, I'm not getting anywhere. I feel stuck. I mean, look at his face. He looks like he's unhappy. He's like that. To me, it reminds me of that, a miser holding his money, and he's like sitting there and he's like holding it, and it's very restrictive. It's very closed off. And so you're wanting to break free from that. You're wanting to open up. You want to, explore and go places and do things and let your spirit soar. That's what they just said. Okay, I love that. I love this. I love this reading. All right, I am going to wrap up because I know it went a little bit longer, but I am sending you so much love. I hope that this reading has been helpful for you. Reach out to me. Let me know. Please post in the comments. Please tell me your thoughts. Let me know how this energy reading shows up for you. I'm sending you so much love, and have a wonderful weekend, a week, whenever you see this. And I love you so much, from my heart to your heart. Mwah.